Let's see. Yay, maybe it's going to work. Maybe. Never know around here. Alright, let me grab this link, send it out to everybody before we lose it somewhere. Oops. And then we'll get started. We have earrings tonight, lots and lots of earrings. Because we've always got lots of earrings. We still have not made it all the way through my earring collection. So we are working on that tonight. Alright, it looks like everything went out. Make sure you say hi when you come on so that I can make sure that everything is working correctly. I think it is, but you just never know. The chat thing has been a little wonky lately. They had an update. You know how it goes when they update things. They fix one thing and they break another. So I'm not quite sure what they broke yet, but we will find out. Alright, all pieces are still at 3 for $8. I am invoicing differently, so you can buy just 1 or 2 pieces. You do not have to buy all 3 to get that price. I will be invoicing through Square. So I'll send you an invoice from Paparazzi, the normal site, with the pictures of your pieces. Please do not pay that one. You pay the one that I send you from Square that has just the amount. And that's how I can get around the pricing thing, because Paparazzi won't let me adjust it. Hello, Mom. And your thing did not show up over here. That's what I thought. Let's see. Let me make it reload and we'll see if that helps. I don't know. Your chat popped up in on the Facebook page, but not in my chat thing. So that's what we've been having trouble with. Not quite sure why that is not working. So let me just refresh these really quick. Maybe it's not refreshed. Who knows? It's always something, right? Okay, so we will hope that that works a little bit better. Okay. Anyway, I do have the Facebook window open, so if I need to, I can get comments off of there. I do not have YouTube open though, so if you happen to be on YouTube, I'm not acknowledging, and you're not acknowledging your comments. It looks like Mom's on there now, so hopefully that'll work. But if you are on YouTube and I'm not acknowledging your comments, feel free to text me or message me the things that you want instead, because obviously there must be something wrong on that end. I don't know. Anyway, we are gonna go ahead and get started. Again, we are going through lots of earrings because we've got lots of earrings, and so we'll try to move through some of these. Let's see, I'm trying to find the ones. Let's start with some rose gold ones. Your comment box wouldn't come up before. Well, fortunately, it is coming up over here for me. So I'm glad it's working on your end, and it seems to be working on my end tonight. So, you know, we may have some luck here. Who knows? Let's see how it goes, right? All right. Let's do a little bit of rose gold. I think you already have these, Mom, but not everybody does, so we'll show them again. I have 1 pair of these left. This is Sentimental Setting in rose gold. They are kind of a scrolly filigree down at the bottom, hanging from chains. This is the length and size. I have to move slower because the camera doesn't like it when I move fast. There we go. I'm always too fast for the camera. So I have one pair of these left. This is Sentimental Setting in rose gold. Let me get my card off of here. Forgot to open up the loop earlier. Hello, Shannon. These are number 21 tonight. Sentimental Setting in rose gold. One pair of those left. Will I be seeing you tomorrow, Shannon? We gotta stop meeting like this. It's bad for people. It's bad for me, too. Yeah, you either have them or they're in this box that I've got, so. Hopefully I'll get time to get those all out for you tomorrow. Hi, Rosie. Gang's all here, huh? You didn't get away from him yet? I know how that goes. Alright, let me find my book. There it is. Always losing something. So we got Rosie and the gang, we got Mom, and we've got Shannon. Okay, we're doing earrings tonight. Price is 3 for $8. If you don't buy 3, that's fine. I found a way to invoice. Do not pay the invoice that I send you from the Paparazzi site. That is for informational purposes only, so that you can see the things that you bought. The invoice that you need to pay will come from Square, and it will just be for an amount. Your Vine or Mine in rose gold. So these are also a scroll type pattern. They call it a vine pattern. Inside, kind of a, I don't know what that is. I don't know what to call that shape. Let's just go with this. This is the length and size. Yeah, that's what we were talking about today. There's going to be so many people, I don't know if we'll see anybody. Your Vine or Mine in rose gold. One pair of these left. These are going to be number 22. So we will be there. We may not see you. We may have to hold up red balloons or something so that I can see your balloon from across the room. Especially since we're both short. Maybe you'll see Max at least. Vineyard Romance in rose gold. This is also scrolly filigree, but it has little hearts worked into that pattern. So these are round with a little round cutout. Also one pair of these. This is the length and size. Vineyard Romance in rose gold. These are number 23, and just one pair of those left. Going through the little bit of rose gold I've got here. Hello, Leoba. Nice of you to stop in. Secret Orchards in rose gold. So these are a flat, very flat oval. Very, very lightweight. Have a little vine pattern in these. This is the length and size. So we have Secret Orchards in rose gold. One pair of these left. They are number 24. Number 25. One pair of these. Handed Oval in rose gold. No idea why they call them this, because they are obviously not oval. They are teardrops. And the cutout inside is a teardrop. So these are misnamed. They have a glitter type texture on them. This is the length and size. So one pair of these. Handed Oval in rose gold. Number 25. Just one pair of those left. Number 26. I have 2 pairs of these left. Industrial Illusion in rose gold. So these are a marquee shape. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers here, all stacked on top of each other, so it gives you an optical illusion type effect. This is the length and size. So we have 2 of these left. Industrial Illusion in rose gold is number 26. So what Mom and I were talking about earlier is energy drinks or coffee, anything with caffeine in it. Why is it that you can drink 200 milligrams in the morning and it doesn't wake you up, but if you drink 80 milligrams in the evening, it will keep you up all night? I'm trying to figure out why it works this way. Rose, you want 25? Gotcha. I love rose gold. Such a pretty color. All right, tiny hoops in rose gold. These are ultra upmarket in rose gold. I have 3 pairs of these. So these are the 1/2 inch size, very small, see. And they're a narrow, just plain hoop. So these are ultra upmarket. Sorry, I gotta say that slow. In rose gold. And they are number 27. I thought I missed a number. My brain is fried, or frozen, I don't know. It was pretty cold outside today. Opulently orchid in rose gold. So we have rose gold orchids hanging at the bottom of a snake chain. This is the length and size. So a little bit longer, but they're not a huge earring. Opulently orchid in rose gold is number 28. We also only have 1 pair of those. All right, that is all of the rose gold for right now. Yeah, that's all I've got up there. Rustic curves in silver. This is a double hoop with some texturing. How many cups of coffee do you have a day? Well, it really depends on the day. Some days I have none. And because the coffee started not tasting good when I was on one of my medicines last time, so I got kind of out of the habit. Once in a while I'll have a Celsius instead, which has like the 200 milligrams. This is the length and size. These are in silver. I've got 2 pairs of these. Rustic curves in silver is number 29. So I don't think it's a tolerance anymore. And the caffeine used to not bother me at night, but now it does. I don't know if coffee would, though. I just know the caffeine in the energy drink will. I had a tiny Red Bull, the Sakura Cherry, the new flavor. Hi, Juanita. Good to see you. Yesterday, because I wanted to try it. And of course, I messed up and drank it during dinner. And then I couldn't sleep last night. But the 200 milligram Celsius won't wake me up in the morning. Timelessly traditional in silver. So these are a light gray, pearly bead. They also have little crystal beads, little silver box beads. I'm going to back up just a little bit so it'll focus a little better. These are on a fishhook back. This is the length and size. So we have 1 pair of these left. Timelessly traditional in silver is number 30. Next, we have heart hoops, and these are hollow, so they're not heavy. So you see the insides are hollow, like a puffy heart. These are called Heart Racing Radiance in silver. I've got 1 pair of these left. This is the length and size. So we have Heart Racing Radiance in silver. This is number 31, last pair of these. I also just posted on my social media our mystery boxes. Let me pick up that number because I'm going to lose track of what number those were. Our mystery boxes are for sale, 20 pieces for $30, which makes it $1.50 per piece. No duplicates in there. Number 30 to you, Rosie. Gotcha. So that's a really good price if you want some to just add to your collection, or if you want to keep some for gifts. Hang on to them. They make really nice gifts. So no duplicates. That means that every piece in the box will be different from all the other pieces, which means you're not going to have to try to get 2 or 3 of things, rid of 2 or 3 of something. I can't talk. All right, metal physical mood in silver. These are a post earring. Our post is right up here in the top. I call these the party dress earrings, because don't these look like party dresses in silver? We just need the little like head and shoulders up here and some legs coming out of the bottom. This is the length and size. These do have a little weight to them, so if you need super light earrings, these are probably not for you. They do have a little weight. They're not super heavy, but they are also not the super lightweight ones. Metal physical mood in silver. I have 1 pair of these left. They are number 32. Oh, see, all you have to do is move wrong. I'm getting old. Move wrong and spasm in my back. Love it. Oh boy. It really has been a long day. One pair of these left. Rhinestone Renaissance in silver. I also have these in a navy blue, and that just means the pearly bead in the middle would be navy blue instead of this silver. So if you like this design, I do have this in the blue as well. So we have a silver pearly bead in the center, and then surrounded by this pretty framework of white rhinestones. Looks kind of like an antique frame, right? This is the length and size. I can just see like a little family picture in the middle. Rhinestone Renaissance in silver. I have one pair of these, number 33. If you prefer the blue, just let me know. I'll put the blue in instead, or if you'd like to see them, I can do that too. I probably should not lean over like that too many more times. I'm gonna need a heating pad. Oh, it really stinks getting old. All right, tag fell off of these. This is Candescent Curves. So these are a large hoop. This is 3 layers of hoop. See that in there? And it is a textured hoop. I just have one pair of these left, so if you like the little bigger hoops, these are for you. Candescent Curves in silver. Just one pair, number 34. Remind me not to lean over. I can reach down, I just can't lean over. Twinge. Exalted Elegance in silver. These are hematite, so our triangular hematite, and then it has little triangular facets on the face of it, which makes it reflect the light really cool. And then little hematite rhinestones around those top 2 edges. Our post is right up here in the top. So this is the length and size of these earrings. I have one pair of these left. Exalted Elegance in silver, number 35. See if I can do it without hurting myself. That's what I get for going to the gym. See, it's bad for you. 36, one pair of these. Love Goes Around in silver. So we have a silver hoop with a heart inside it. Outline heart. This is the length and size of these. Love Goes Around in silver. Last pair of these. Number 36. I seem to have a lot of silver hoops. Very popular. Alright, stainless steel, we've got Tiny Turtles. My last pair of these. Making your espresso decaf with heavy cream. Does it taste good, decaf? I don't know if I've ever had a decaf espresso. I've had some decaf other things, and it depends on the brand whether it tastes good or not. But espresso I've never had in decaf. So we've got Tiny Sea Turtles. These are in stainless steel, so they're not going to tarnish. This is the length and size. They may discolor where they touch your skin. You should be able to just clean them, but they do not tarnish. So, tiny earrings, Tactical Turtle in silver is number 37. I don't do well with the lactose though, sometimes. Sometimes it's okay, other times it's not. I don't know what it is. But it seems like the more fat that the milk has, the more it bothers me. Alright, we have Hear Me Shimmer in silver. So little sequin type discs on a fish hook. This is the length and size. Hear Me Shimmer in silver. Last pair of these. Number 38. Hoop of the Day in silver. So I have one pair of these left. This is a triple hoop. They are polished silver. This is the length and size, so they're not quite as big as some of the others, not as big around. Hoop of the Day in silver, last pair of these, number 39. I'm going through the silvers because silver is such a basic color and we wear it with everything, and it's really easy to upgrade other necklaces with a pair of silver earrings. Eco Express in silver. This is more of a scalloped silver hoop. These have a little bit of texture too, like a hammered texture. This is the length and size. It doesn't like it when I move too fast. There we go. Slow. It's like the sloths in Zootopia. We're at the DMV. We have to move very slowly. See, I'm still not slow enough for it. Anyway, this is the length and size. I give up. Last pair, Eco Express in silver, number 40. When even sloth is not slow enough, you've got problems. All right. These I have 2 pairs of. High Sheen Swirls in gold. So these are a post earring. Our post is right through here. So we have, this looks almost like gnocchi on the top. And then this is ivory with some caramel colored swirls. This is the length and size. So we have High Sheen Swirls in gold, 2 of these, number 41. And this is the yellow gold. Hang on just one second. Real Queen. I also have 2 of these. So we have the white flat rhinestone in the center. Almost use this for a mirror. And then double circles on the bottom. This is the length and size of these. So Real Queen in gold, 2 of these, number 42. We've got butterfly wings. Turn into a butterfly in gold. I have 3 of these. So these look like butterfly wings. They're on a fishhook back. This is the length and size. I have Turn into a Butterfly in gold. 3 pairs, number 43. Stone Sensation in gold. So these are white pebbles, natural pebbles, with some beaded chain tassel. This is the length and size. We have 3 of these, number 44, Stone Sensation in gold. All right, let's do a few more in silver. These are small triple hoops. So these are the 1/2-inch hoops, but they're triple hoops. This is called Triple Down in silver. So you can see the size compared to the ear. Triple Down in silver. This is my last pair of these. And they are number 45. Number 46. Seasonal Sparkle in silver. So we have the hematite rhinestone. It's the clear type. I think some dust just landed on my face. Seasonal Sparkle with the hematite, clear hematite at the top, surrounded by white rhinestones, and then the tassels of white rhinestones. Our post is right through here, so this is going to hang down like this. So we have Seasonal Sparkle in silver, just 1 pair of these. They are number 46. Number 47, Artifacts of Life in silver. So we've got the double arch, and then these, for lack of a better word, we're going to call them bone-shaped pieces, because that's kind of what they look like. They look like the puppy bones. I have a pillow that's shaped like that. This is the length and size. So the last pair of these, Artifacts of Life in silver, number 47. Number 48, Take a Vow. These are actually in white. I don't know why they're in my silver, but that's okay. So we've got the creamy white pearly bead in the center, and then we've got white rhinestones all the way around the outside in a halo effect. This is the length and size. So we have Take a Vow in white, number 48. Last pair of those. Yep, I'm definitely smelling dust in here. I've been moving things around, and I've probably stirred up some dust. It's always fun. Artisan Garden in silver. These are silver with that patina on them, which is slightly greenish. So we have little kind of leaf-shaped pieces, and you can see they have the little daisy shape inside them. This is the length and size. So last pair of these. Artisan Garden in silver, number 49. Let's see, let's do a little bit of copper. I've always got some good copper. These are some shiny copper, hammered oval hoops called Make a Ripple in copper. You can see why they would call them that, right? Kind of looks like a watery pattern. This is the length and size. I have 2 pairs of these. Make a Ripple in copper. These are number 50. 50. Let's see. Boulevard Stroll in copper. 49 to you, Rosie. Gotcha. Boulevard Stroll in copper. So this is a shiny copper hoop. Then it has a shiny copper bead here. We've got, they call this amethyst, but it's a very, very light purple. It is stone. It's cold to the touch. And then we've got our blue crackle stone hanging below that in the pear shape. So this is the length and size of these earrings. Boulevard Stroll in copper. I have 3 pairs of these. Number 51. I can't get my finger between the cards. 51. 3 pairs of those. And here we have the party dress ones again, but in shiny copper, and I have 2 pairs of these. Take up the back on these. So shiny copper party dress. Length and size. I have 2 pairs. Metal Physical Mood in copper, number 52. Those are so pretty. I'd have to find something to wear with those. Meadow Mosaic in copper. So we have leaves. You can see they've made the little vein pattern in them as well. Nice detail. I have 2 pairs of these. This is the length and size. Meadow Mosaic in copper is number 53. 2 pairs. And if you want to go with something more striking, this is Ice Garden Gala in copper. 1 pair of these left. So this has that bright copper setting with white rhinestones, little branches. Look like they're covered in frost. This is the length and size. Of course, these are going to curve toward your face. They're backwards on me. Ice Garden Gala in copper, number 54. Let's see. Number 55, highly flammable in copper. Got 1 pair of these left. So these are also set in that bright copper with white rhinestones, little twists on the front. I've made it look like dancing flames. This is the length and size. Oh, look at that, it focused this time. Highly flammable in copper. Number 55. Number 56. These are called Jaw-Droppingly Jelly in copper. So little iridescent acrylic petals on a flower hanging from, I don't know what shape to call that, but a geometric type hoop. This is the length and size. So we have Jaw-Droppingly Jelly in copper, 4 pairs of these, number 56. All right, we're going to do our last few. Let's do this pair of gold ones. I have 2 of these. So these are a little bit larger gold hoop. They have like a brush texture on them. These are called Subtle Sheen in gold. This is the length and size. And of course, we're going to be fuzzy on this one. Subtle sheen in gold. 2 pairs of these, number 58. I don't know where 57 went. Oh, there's 57. It's just backwards. No problem. Hot hexagons in gold. So small gold hoops. These are the 1/2 inch size. You can see what they are compared to the ear. I have 2 pairs of these left. Hot hexagons in gold, number 57. I know my numbers are backwards. It is what it is. I love these. I have a pair of these. Happy Independence Day in copper. These are shiny copper hoop with little shiny copper heart stars hanging off the bottom. This is the length and size. I like the stars dancing. Aren't they cute? So I have 2 pairs of these left. Happy Independence Day in copper, number 59. And last but not least, number 60, also in shiny copper, curvy and worthy in copper. So this is multi-strand hoop, and they're twisted right in the middle. This is the length and size, so it's not a huge hoop, but you can see it stands out. 2 pairs of these left. Curvy and worthy in the shiny copper is number 60. So that is our last piece for tonight. If you missed any part of the show, or if you want to see some pieces again, you are welcome to shop the replay and play them just like you would on the live show. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll do some one and dones, which means those will be final sale. So once that show is over and invoices have been sent out for the week, those pieces are going to go bye-bye. So they will not be shown again. So if you want them, you need to get them during that show or in the day after, before I get all the invoices out. So they will be put in some of the lots that are being sold on eBay and otherwise. So we will not be showing those pieces again because I just don't have time to show some things multiple times. So, all right, so that will be Sunday. So make sure you're here at 8 p.m. and grab the things while you can get them. All right, thanks everybody for showing up tonight. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you again on Sunday. Good night.